On November 6, Washington voters will decide the fate of the law passed by our state legislature and signed by the governor, which redefined marriage to include same-sex unions. If a majority of voters approve Referendum 74, the same-sex marriage law will go into effect on December 6, 2012. The law redefining marriage will be repealed if a majority votes reject. I want to offer in this three-part series some reflections on the meaning and place of marriage in society based on the light of reason in this first video and then on the light of faith. I want to be clear. My sole aim is to help those I serve in the Catholic community to begin a conversation with friends and family members of all faiths and none, as the citizens of the state of Washington will decide the fate of this law. So what do we know from reason about marriage? Proponents of the redefinition of marriage argue that a change is needed to ensure equal rights for same-sex couples. Yet this law does not give same-sex couples any new legal rights, which they do not already have access to through the state's registered domestic partnership provision. All the law does is give these unions the title marriage. By redefining marriage to include same-sex unions, this law in effect detaches marriage from its original grounding in our biological life, in which a man and a woman share each other's difference as opposite sexes to create life. This radical shift has many serious consequences which cannot be ignored. Instead of weakening traditional marriage, the adult world should make every effort to encourage faithful, monogamous marriages between a man and a woman as a legally established social standard by which children conceived have a mother and a father to raise them, and mothers and fathers take responsibility for the children that they create. Experience teaches us, as does an overwhelming body of social science research, that children do best when raised by their married mother and father. Conversely, it is a cause of suffering whenever children are deprived of their mothers or fathers. The new definition of marriage represents a major shift in that it gives exclusive emphasis to a couple's relationship with no mention of marriage as a social institution in which children are generated and nurtured. In effect, with the new law, the needs and rights of children are subordinated in order to create a new legal entitlement for adults. Thus, if this issue is about rights, it is about the rights of children. In the past 50 years, the international community has made progress in coming to a consensus on a standard of rights for the protection and care of children. These rights include their right to association with both biological parents, human dignity, as well as the basic needs for food, universal state-paid education, health care, protection from abuse, and criminal laws appropriate for the age and development of children. Redefining marriage is a step backwards in the progress that has been made in protecting the rights of children. I ask that you give thoughtful consideration to these factors, and I hope that they will be helpful as you discuss this important issue with your friends and family.